Hello everyone. I got such great responses on my everyday makeup video a couple weeks ago that I thought I would do another one to show you how I like to do a minimalist contouring. And I've seen a lot of people do contouring and it looks really extreme. I'm not a big fan of that for everyday. I think that it looks great in photos, but in real life it looks a little hokey. So I thought I'd show you how you can do it in a more natural way that doesn't look like, I don't know, like you're a celebrity on the red carpet. It looks great if you're a celebrity on the red carpet in photos, but maybe not for just going out and about. So I'm going to show you what I do. It's pretty light. It does add a little more definition to my face. So right now I have eye makeup on because I had already gotten ready earlier, but I have nothing on my skin except moisturizer. So I'm going to take the Dew Skin from Beautycounter, and like a pump and a half is about all I use. It's really lightweight. I'm going to look in a mirror as I'm doing this. So it's a moisturizer. It has SPF 20, which is nice as we're going into summer. And it also has a nice like light coverage. So if you like a heavy coverage, this is not going to be your foundation. But if you're a type of girl like myself who does not like a lot of makeup for day to day, this is great. So it's just gonna give you sort of a nice, smooth, glowy look all over. Sorry, this light is not necessarily the best. Then after I do that, if you had any imperfections or blemishes that you wanted to cover up, you could go ahead and do that right now. I'm lucking out because right now I don't. Then I'm going to use this Magic Lumi Highlighter and Illuminator from L'Oreal. It's not the best highlighter I've ever used, but for now it's going to work because I live in a small town and I don't always have access to Target, or I should just get on Amazon and buy a better one. But anyway, I'm going to put this like along my cheekbone, the top of it right there, right along there. And then I also like to put just a little bit in between my brow and underneath, and then just a little under my chin, right in that crease. I've done some reading, and what everybody seems to say over the years is that when you're highlighting, you want to go anywhere that you might naturally get some dark spots, like shadows might cast right there. So just kind of dabbing it in to blend. I use my fingers. I know there's a million more technical ways to do this. But for all of you, and now when you're on your cheekbones, I just dab lightly with my fingers because I don't want to rub it all off. I just want to lighten it. I want it to shine kind of right there. And you can see I'm starting to get a nice light look that's going to accentuate those cheekbones and kind of brighten up underneath the circle. So already you can start to see that I have just a little more definition. And I should mention that I am also going to go down the bridge of my nose, just in the center, like right down the center. Next up, this is actually a new product to me and I'm really excited about it. It's the Beautycounter. It's the cream blush, but it's in a different color. It's caramel, and I was not so sure about it because as you can see, it's like a brown color. I was not sure if I would like it, but I realized it's great for contouring. So I'm going to put just a dab on my hand, enough to get some good pigment there. I find that this is the best way to apply the cream blush. And then using this finger, my ring finger, I'm going to dab it onto there, and then I'm going to suck in and see where that kind of line is created when I do that. And that's where I'm going to dab along right there. I don't know if you can see all that well, but that's kind of where I want the added definition on my face. So I'm going to do the same over here. You might need to get just a little bit more. It depends on how much you want to contour. But I just kind of work lightly with my finger, and I'm kind of feathering it out a little bit so it's nice and natural. And now this is totally dependent on how you feel about your nose. but you can kind of go like along just the inside of your nose, just very lightly. And that will give your nose, it'll narrow it out just a little bit. With makeup, I never want to look like a totally different person. I just want to look like a little bit of a better version of myself. And then I'm going to grab my brush because I forgot to do that. And I'm going to add just a little bit of blush because now everything's sort of brown and I want to lighten things up a little bit. So I am using the Color Pinch, or I'm using the Beautycounter Color Sweep Blush Duo, and this is the Tawny and Whisper shade. So it does have some like tannish looking hues to it, but it's nice because there's a brighter color too. And then I'm going to smile so I can see where the apples of my cheeks are. Ooh, that went on a little heavy. Great part is you can just blend it out. And then up. And then I like to go just lightly right above my eyebrows too. And then you can kind of, if it looks too heavy or too streaky, you can kind of dab it in. And that's it. So it doesn't have to be super complicated. Contouring doesn't have to be, I'm going to put a little on my chin too and right under here. Doesn't have to be very complicated, and you also can just look like a better version of your natural self without looking like a celebrity or something like that where you're going out. So this is a great look for every day and really easy to achieve in just a couple minutes. And the nice part is I think it wears really well and it looks really natural. So I hope you'll give it a try, and we'll talk to you later.